Sabbath primary class. Hope you enjoy this lesson and enjoy this beautiful Sabbath day. Can't wait to worship together soon. From the Dodds family.
For our first song, we're going to be doing I'm in the Lord's Army.
I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never zoom on the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir. I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never zoom for the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never zoom on the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir. I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never zoom for the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army.
For our next song, we are going to be doing Peace Like a River.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain in my soul.
Everyone, happy Sabbath.
Hi, Primary. Happy Sabbath. I'm so glad you joined us right now because I was asking Lily for some help. And maybe you can jump in and help me too. I am very disturbed this morning. I had a dream last night, a dream that felt really important, like it was intense. I really have the sense that it meant something. I can't remember it. So, Lily, I really need you to tell me, what did I dream last night? I need to know.
Well, I can't tell you if I don't know what's.
But you shouldn't be able to figure this out. Can't you tell me what I dreamt last night?
I can't.
Are you sure?
Are
Guys,
you sure?
please help me. If you know, if you can figure out what I dreamt last night, please have your parents text me, message me, call me. I need to know. It's so important. Come on, tell me. I know you can figure it out.
I can't.
Come on, I've raised you better than this.
I'm
You're
sorry.
smart.
I can't.
You're capable. Surely you can tell me something.
I can't tell you anything unless I kind of guess.
Well, I guess you could guess, right? Want to give it a guess?
Sure.
What did I dream?
Was it, that you didn't turn something in on time?
That's a good guess. But no, I don't think that was it. Now, I know. It's a lot to ask you to actually tell me my dream. I know it's a lot to ask you guys to tell me what I dreamt. You probably could guess, but do you think any of you could really tell me what I was dreaming? Is that possible?
I don't think so.
I really think it's not possible just being people, right? But do we know that there is somebody who probably, definitely could tell us? Who could tell me what I dreamt last night? If he chose to. God. So today as we listen to this story, and we have a very special guest here to tell us the story. You'll never guess who has traveled through time to tell the story in first person. We're going to get to talk to Daniel himself.
Yay.
And we're going to learn what Daniel learned, that when he served God, he was helping others. It didn't matter where he was, whether he was in captivity or whether he was a free man. When he helped others, he was serving God. And that's what we can learn today too, is that we can serve God when we help others. So I hope you enjoyed this story.
Bye.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Daniel, and welcome to Babylon. King Nebuchadnezzar conquered my home in Jerusalem and took many captives. My 3 friends and I were among them, and the 4 of us promised God and one another we would always serve God. At the end of the 3 years here in Babylon, the king himself asked us questions, and we passed his tests easily. We did better than all the other captives. King Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians did not worship the one true God. They worshipped idols that were made of wood and stone, and they believed that all the dreams and messages came from these idols. A few weeks ago, King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, and when he woke up the next morning, he was very, very disturbed. He knew he dreamed something important, but he couldn't remember what it was. And so he called some of his wisest counselors and interpreters and said, I had a dream last night. Tell me what it means. I heard afterward that everyone looked at him, waiting for him to tell them what he had dreamed, but he didn't tell them. And he got really angry when they wouldn't tell him what his dream was. He became very angry and he shouted at them, if you really were true wise men, you would know exactly what I dreamed and you'd be telling me what it was. But they did not know. And he became so angry that he ordered all the wise men in all of Babylon to be killed. The first I heard about it was when Arioch, the captain of the guard, came and told me. He told me what happened, and I knew that God had helped me before, and I was sure that he would help me again. I knew Arioch well, so I asked him if I could see the king, and he made the arrangements. Nebuchadnezzar was still angry, but he was willing to give me some time to find out about the dream he had and tell him what it meant. I hurried home, and I told Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, and they prayed with me throughout the night. While we prayed, God gave me a vision, and he showed me the king's dream and what it meant. The next morning, I rushed to the palace and told the king what I had seen. I described the statue with its head of gold, a chest of silver, thighs of bronze, and legs of iron, and feet of iron mixed with clay. While the king had looked at the statue, a huge rock had come and destroyed the statue. I explained to Nebuchadnezzar that his dream had told what would happen in the future. He was a strong king, but someday his empire would end. And another would take over, and another, and another. This would be followed by many kingdoms, and each kingdom would be weaker. And in the end, God would set his kingdom, a kingdom that would never end, as the ultimate kingdom. Everyone in the court was silent. They looked very nervously at Nebuchadnezzar. They need not have worried because God had given me the true answer. Nebuchadnezzar recognized his dream and he praised God, the one true God, the God of heaven. And because God gave me this understanding, the king's wise men were spared. Not a single one was killed. I was happy that I could serve God and the king and was able to save the lives of many, many people. Nebuchadnezzar made me governor over Babylon. It was a very big responsibility. But it also gave me many opportunities to serve God as well as the king, and I knew God would be with me all the time through whatever he asked me to do.
Wow, what a story.
That was a great story. Lily, what would you have felt if instead of me just asking you to tell my dream, that the king actually came to you and demanded that you tell him what he dreamt?
I would feel like really worried, scared.
Worried, scared, yeah. But
Yeah.
how would you guys feel if you were like Daniel and you could actually tell somebody what they dreamt and the meaning of it?
I would feel happy and useful.
Yeah, Daniel was very useful, and he didn't just help King Nebuchadnezzar, he helped others. Who else did he help?
He helped the wise men, because they didn't know, but Daniel did.
Yeah, he saved their lives, didn't he?
He saved their lives.
Yeah, whew, wouldn't that be amazing to do something that could save people's lives?
That would be so great.
That was great. So remember our message for today is?
I serve God when I help others.
Yeah, Daniel did that great, but we can do that too, can't we? Oh, hey, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Mother's Day.
You know, that's a great opportunity to help practice your serving others, right? What are you doing? This might be a great idea if you guys want to make helping hand coupons, and you can share them with people.
You can trace
This one isn't particularly for me, although I would take it. I think this one might be for Daniel because I know he loves foot rubs and traveled a long, long ways to tell us a story. But you guys, think about what you can do tomorrow to practice serving others, even though you might be at home and not able to reach out beyond your family. Serve your mom, serve your family with joy, and remember that when you're doing that, you're serving God. Lily, let's close with our memory verse and prayer.
Okay. You can find our memory verse from Daniel 2:23, and it is, "O God, you have given me wisdom and power."
That's a pretty neat verse, and I know that was Daniel that was given that in that moment, but there's lots of verses in the Bible that tell us that God gives us wisdom too when we ask and we believe.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't limit it just to Daniel. He says he gives wisdom to all without finding fault when we ask and believe. So you guys too can go on the hunt and the search and ask God to give you wisdom, and
He
you
gives
will
you power.
be able to help others.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yay.
Do you want to pray to close?
Yes, I will pray.
Okay.
Bow your heads and close your eyes. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you for giving us a church to go to with friends and family, and have more and more people start getting to know you and start loving you. And amen.
Amen. Pastor Alex will have some activities for you, and there's also a link that will have a really nice list of options that you can do all through the week this week that's based on the lesson. So it will be hopefully uploaded somewhere with a link that you can get. And there's some neat options here that you can pick and choose from or do a little something each day. Hope you guys have a great week. We hope to see you soon.
So soon.
Bye.
Bye.